a lot of items that are gold that I could sell for a lot of money, and that add-on would be useful to sell the item. All right, I'm going to go to Blackwood and try to see if I can start that quest. Or start the quest line. Alright, I'm gonna go to Blackwood and see where this quest is or whatever. I'm gonna try to actually engage some of the story quest stuff. Straddling the Great Neben River. Lizard Men. The Lizard Men are back. And they mean business. Actually, I don't know if I can get the whole thing into the Deadlands, because I don't know if I have the DLC for that, but we'll see. Ah, okay. Well, makes sense. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna start the Clown Fiesta. Wait, so the... Yeah. I'll check myself as well. I don't... Let's see. Is Deadlands... Oh, I think it is unlocked. I just can't get in there without the quest. Oh, so it is. Because the way shrines are not... The way shrines are not... The way shrines aren't grayed out. I just kick it in because I don't have any way shrines discovered. The area is not grayed out. So... Okay, that's equipment crafting writ. Okay. I'm trying to figure out... I'm trying to figure out who to talk to that starts this quest, because I don't actually know. Let's see. Oh, Deadly Secrets and Assassins. Counselor gone missing. War bandits, cultists. Talk to your commander. Rian lore. Okay, maybe this Deadly Secret's the thing. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know, like, this is my first time, like, actually, like, deciding to engage these quests, you know? Like, rather than just running through here. All I know is I don't want to do Battlegrounds on this guy again for the time being, because he's his current gear is too squishy for that at the moment. Hands full at the moment. Guard one of your brigadines. Brigadine Antonius. Leowin's problems are legion. Wood Elf Archer's predictions. Chancellor Jarek has disappeared. To your liking. Evely Sharp Arrow. News Dark Brotherhood. Turning members of the Elder Council. Secret of the Longhouse Empress. She's Brigadine Protection. Gillis says, you're not sure what to think. Counselor Jirig. Update the map. Jirig visits during your daily routine. Mercenaries. Yes. Well, I happen to be just such a mercenary because I need the experience points. Oh, this could be hilarious. Let me look at the map. Is there any Of course, it's Rock Grove, the dungeon I can't get into until I set up an entire army and then parse it and everything. Pharaoh Lupus. Hope this letter finds you in good health and better spirits. The years have passed since I was Emperor Leovic's steward, and you are one of his elder counselors. Fear that the secrets of the Longhouse Emperors continue to haunt us. You and other members of the Elder Council are in grave danger. Actions that you and your colleagues performed over the years, the Longhouse Emperors have inadvertently make you targets for as yet an unknown entity or entities. Of course, we both know that you are only following orders. Performing your duties, unfortunately, those who hunt you care little for the reasons. Eliminate everyone who may know even the tiniest fraction of Emperor Leovic's final secret. More information, but now is all you know. The secret of the Longhouse Emperors, eh? Rock Grove does beg for my aid. The problem is, I don't have an army that's going to accept me without a stupid amount of preparation. That's the trouble. It's an amount of preparation that boggles the mind. Letter to Council Leviticus. Well, time serving together the Imperial Council is long past. Colleague and friend. No, I ignored the warning the Wood Elf brought you. For Lupus today. He must have sent before he was murdered. Dark figure watching you. Dropped Farrell's letter. Set up the contracts. News drawing tight. If you see this, tell the others. Convince them to heed the warning, accept your assistance. Secret of the Longhouse Emperors. I think this time is really will be the death of you. Okay. Oh. Melona Hannis. Counselor Jarek. Counselor's aides. Help her with paperwork. Counselor Captain Rian sent me to find the counselor. Initially refused the captain on or offer. Yeah, I mean, I have other things with DPS that are unpleasant experiences, not only for DPS being missing or having problems, but my own tribulations trying to qualify as a DPS. Refuse to believe it. Carol Leviticus are right. Attacked by an assassin. Heavily sharp arrow. Oh, interesting. Poor Counselor Jarek. She didn't deserve to die like that. I didn't see Tactor. Mark of the Dark Brotherhood, just like with Far Lupus. Counselor Leviticus. Lewin. The Four Ambitions of Laerun's Dagon. Huh. Pharaoh Lupus before he was murdered. A strange tome with Daedric markings. I list a name. Pharaoh Lupus, members of the Elder Council. Something about the secrets. Pharaoh Elias and Sophis were last seen. All right, so apparently the Dark Brotherhood's reach is far in this case. This is also a crab-rich region. Region rich in crabs. I hope I find like a really nasty, gigantic crab. Like one of those specialist. Luna Sophis. Counselor Sophis. Taking your dog for a walk. You may be in danger. Captain Rian sent me to check on South. Captain Rian. Yes, the Ivory Brigade did see you. Paralipus. Emperor Aurelius Steward. You gonna die! It's taking me so long. Valen is gone. Valen, what happened? He was already dead when I found him. Valen acted strange after the letter from Pharaoh Lupus. Before he left today. Sealed scroll. The stamp. Counselor Falaria. Well, these Dark Brotherhood seem very efficient. Give them that. Yes, ads. Get ad block. Guys, we have ads. I have enough of the advertisements. Advertisement spam. No. Guys, did you get YouTube Plus? And they're like, no, we didn't get YouTube Premium or whatever. I don't know. I thought you'd think that's funny. Get YouTube Premium. I mean, I did suck yesterday at Battlegrounds and got flamed for it, so I don't always, because I went in with the wrong gear, but I guess I'm just saying. And sometimes I do bad at dungeons, but today I seem to recover most of it. Most of the dungeons that mess with me, I'm assuming you're doing some kind of vet hard mode thing or something, or vet mode or something, because I don't. I'm just saying. I'm assuming it's something to do with that, because if it's a normal dungeon, I doubt it would be finishing you off like that. Like, you know, I'm just making an assumption. Unless it's like Falkreath or March of Sacrifices. You know, like Falkreath and March of Sacrifices are more special, if you know what I mean. I am so glad that I'm doing this mission on an Argonian, because if I wasn't doing this mission on an Argonian, it may take a lot longer for me to get there. Step back and state your business. The threat. You are beginning to suspect as much. The Dark Brotherhood has already murdered Pharaoh Lupus and Cal Jurek. Jurek as well, yes. Yes, they're targeting the Elder Council. You think it has something to do with Leovik's secret, something called the Four Ambitions. I heard that term once before, years ago. Tidewater Cave. How well do you know Council of Jurek? Rivals as well as colleagues on the Elder Council. All the counselors. The ambitions. Imperial Treasury. Expenditures interactions. Recommends his Emperor Morakar. Turkarach. Yes, the dismembering. The Adoring Admirer. Who is that? Anyway, yes, the secret, the deadly secret of the Elder Council and the assassination. Ads. Buy this now. I know you don't have the cash, but just buy it. Some pop-up ad. Buy this DLC. It's the greatest DLC on the planet. You can't miss it. Emily Sharp Arrow. Searching all over. Searching places used. Rich people to so many rooms. Valeria has protection to get a search of records, but I was too late to say Sophis. Sophis is dead. The Dark Brother said. Turn this place apart. Imperial secrets or the ambitions. Jared's gift records in a hidden compartment in her nightstand. Is that all? I wish that was a chest. I'm now beginning to love picking locks. Oh no, my food. My food! No! I don't have any more. I gotta go to Cyrodiil to get more food. No! No. Oh man, that stinks. I mean, vet takes. You need a good squad, and the harder the dungeon, the better the squad you need versus vet. Like, it's so evil that like I don't even dare suggest to do Black Rose Prison on vet. Like, I don't even bother. I'm like, no, we're doing it on normal. We're doing it on normal, but I still don't get any takers. That's how hard that dungeon is. It stinks. You know? No, you don't sell the food. I have to go to a keep and buy it. Well, I'm happy to tell you that so far the quest in Blackwood is anything but snooze. So I'm happy about that at least. Because some quest lines are dull. Some. Not all, but some. Not this time. Ah, the lizard women are messing around with the portal. But my favorite lizard women NPCs in the game are the ones in the squares. The ones that are like buying, selling, trading, buying, trading, something like that. I like those a lot. You know. But that's just me. That's just me. Now, the reason that I got the food right is because I got the food because I know that I'm probably going to run into something dangerous. And if I run into something really dangerous, I want to have some food available. Because I don't want to randomly die to some assassin after I find a piece of these papers. Because with them talking about all these dangerous papers, and I'm like, I guess dangerous, like, secret of the 4 ambitions, I'm like, what if I actually run into something really dangerous? Like, I better have some food available. Yeah. Nightstand. Cancel jailer's records. Time to rally the caretakers and move the ambitions. New vault location. High priest. Force loyal to the traitor Varian. Draw ever closer. Act immediately. Complex Imperial Code. Hidden compartment. Hidden compartment. Order from Emperor Leobeck. He told Jarek to move the ambitions, but the last line's in code. It's a code. Some of the documents, something similar. Secrecy surrounding the ambitions. Leowen is an imperial city. Reported to Council of Revidificus. Reminds me of what happens in Battlegrounds, where like you're in Battlegrounds and someone decides to interrupt you from stealth or something, and then you died, like, or whatever, something like that. Report mercenary. Council Jarek was murdered. Sophis or Valeria. Council Sophis has been murdered too, but Valeria is safe. The notes were by each of the bodies. The Black Hand. Jarek and Sophis brigadines to protect them. Miss the military escort. Council of Leviticus. No, what else? Council of Leviticus. Yeah, so Rian told me. Councilors Jarek and Sophis have murdered. I'm going to get him back. Farrell Lupus more seriously. Mark of the Dark Brotherhood. Jarek and Sophis left behind documents. Long as some first code. Baragon. Abar, Flaria, and Balance, yeah. Anticia and Vendacia. Fort Blue Blood. To Fort Blue Blood. I'm so glad I'm doing this. Burn them. You burn. You do the weaving? Weave burning? Maybe not. I don't know, because I've always been told to do weave burning. Gotta weave, burn and weave. Burn and weave, or lightning and weave. And weave. I'm still trying to get the weave. I'm just saying that, like, usually they're also telling me to, you know, When I put the staff or whatever attacks, I have to weave constantly, the weaving. I mean, I have a character that quite literally sets everything on fire, but he also alternates it with Dizzy Swing. Otherwise, the enemies usually get away. He's one of my better Battlegrounds characters because he's pretty robust. He's got most of his attributes in health. Like, he could be more robust with the right gear, but I don't know what gear that is. So that's part of the issue. Maybe it's gear from Mole. Guys, Mole. I don't know. One day I'll be able to qualify and figure out about Mole. And figure out how can I get into Mole. Because that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Marianne sent me. Cancel A bar now. Cancel our meal. Commander Orton. Another mercenary. Library Brigade is so hiring cell swords. Council Aber was quite insistent. Councilor Leviticus. Councilor Overworld. Why is it servant in uproar? Hilarious. Something about his sister. Another servant at the fort. So I demanded we protected her. Yes, well. Oh, Castle Abor. Unlike most of the Elder Council, I was in Emperor Leovic's confidence. I know the truth of the Longhouse Emperor's secret, being the High Priest, fear of my life, hiding in the Watchtower, deal with Rhaegar and Stagon. Emperor Leovic had ambitions moved as Varen's forces drew closer. Ended with the death of Leovic, fall of the Longhouse Emperors. The ambitions. Uneaten meal. I'm to the servant that deliver it. Door locked from the outside. A dead counselor and a missing servant. And the servant? Rope from the top, hanging from the top of the tower. Bottom acorn. Servant, missing servant. Daedric weapons. Weapons. Council Abar be returning me with me to Leowen, able to get my fort back in order. God, let's keep your voice down. Aber's field was still warm but untouched. The assassin left a calling card. Dark Brotherhood. Talace, she involved in the fiasco. She and the assassin get out of the watchtower. Brigantes never left their post. I'll go take a look. And I'm gonna continue this other quest in the next episode of the madness of the Mehrunes Dagon Dark Brotherhood murdering spree.